Hello and good morning, Nigeria. It's Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. And of course, today's episode is dedicated to all things love, all things romance, and of course, good energy. Good morning, Mikey.
Definitely.
What? This is the smile on Mike's face.
Those of you that were born in November, you know what happened today.
Wow, what happened today? What does that mean? Mike,
in my mouth that you
oh
want to
yeah,
say.
you need to explain, you need to break it down. I don't understand what you mean.
You do a better job at breaking.
Oh yeah, cut it and paste it for me. Let me see.
Don't worry, I'll break it down, but all you need to do is stay tuned till the end of the show because we have a whole Valentine and lovely package for you this morning. Good morning, beautiful people. If you're single, in a relationship,
Yeah.
whatever you are in a situationship,
Wow.
whatever ship you are in, just know that on Wake Up Ship, we'll take all of you and be a part of what we're doing on this show this morning. Great to have you.
Oh dear me. Now, Mike, I'm going to say it one more time. Valentine is finally here. I said it. Valentine is coming all through the week, and it's finally here. And a lot's going to be happening today. Something else synonymous with Valentine's is, you know, just traffic.
It is.
Traffic. So if you are going out, just make sure that you plan your route well and carry us along with you on social media. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC when you send in your post.
All right, so tell us what we have on the show coming up this morning.
We have quite a bit still coming up on the show. We've planned something really special for you. And, well, hey, we're going to give quite a few Valentine shout-outs from here on out. But we will also have Moinloluwa Aino, a spoken word artist who started her career in spoken word a few years ago. Now she's been inspired by and, of course, discovering her passion for it over the years. And, of course, she's been performing in churches across Lagos and on other stages. We can't wait to see what that performance is like later on. And of course, on movies, we're about to give you a little insight into the greatest love movies of all time. Can't wait to see the lineup.
And it was. It really was.
All right, open your eyes.
What's that one?
Is this the biggest movie?
It's one of the biggest movies. I think
Got everything I need right here with me. I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You never know what hand you're gonna get dealt next. You learn to take life as it comes at you.
When the ship docks, I'm getting off with you.
Me, I know if you ever to leave her.
performing for us this Valentine's Day.
Girl, I go like make we search you. You be my number one charge. You are the only one for me.
And then, of course, we've got Folapri,
Yay.
who is a versatile artist, proficient in singing, painting, modeling, content creation, dancing also. But she's going to be singing today.
Oh.
There's just a whole lot that she does. I'm looking forward to that one.
It's all about the love songs today.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what's your biggest love song ever?
Oh,
What?
Endless Love is up there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Endless
Very
Love
true.
is up there.
I Will Always Love You. Whitney Houston.
Oh, yeah.
That's a love song.
That's top.
That is
top.
All right.
But there's quite a lot. It's going to be hard to have just one.
Yeah, very true. We still have fashion coming your way today. We have Vivian Omotosho, fashion designer who launched the brand VN Styling in 2020. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing display of beautiful designs. Now, she initially focused on Asoebi, apparently, then transitioned around 2024 to explore Afrocentric styles. So make sure you stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like we mentioned, that would be our performance today up there.
So
You don't want to miss that.
there's a conversation I'm really looking forward to.
And then 20 years ago, Titi was in a particular video.
Wow.
We've been having some this is throwback, throw forward, but there is it a relaunch or what's it called? Talk to
Okay,
me.
so the 20th anniversary of Olomi, the song, the amazing love song written and performed by Tosin Martins, is celebrating its 20th year today, and we have the prolific minister, music minister and performer Tosin Martins coming into the building today. It's going to be a really interesting conversation, and hopefully.
Yeah, I hope we get to see that 20-year-old video.
Wow.
Let's do the then and now. for
Seriously?
Stefanta.
Mike, really?
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so-
was one of the videos I am so happy I
That you
did not
did,
miss
yeah?
out.
That you don't miss out on.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. But you know my favorite, yeah?
Yeah, I
You
know
want to
it
talk
is.
about it? No, let's
Not
not talk about
today,
it today.
not
All
today.
right, but hey, come on. There's a whole lot. The show is just about to get started.
Yeah.
We'll be right up with the news after this. Good morning. This is the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messican. Of course, it's the month of love. Welcome to the news. Now, the 2025 appropriation bill has now been passed by both chambers of the National Assembly and is awaiting presidential assent. The Senate and House of Reps passed the budget of the 54.9 trillion earlier yesterday after consideration of a report by the Committee on Appropriations. Joke Adisa and TJ Suadoye covered the proceedings.
After weeks of interface with government ministries, departments and agencies at the budget defense sessions, the Senate Committee on Appropriation lays its report with recommendations on the 2025 appropriation bill.
Point of order.
President Tinubu had raised the proposed budget from 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira, highlighting additional revenues generated by key agencies of government. The committee has now recommended an additional 750 billion naira, raising the budget to 54.2 trillion naira. The committee reveals that the proposed increment is from President Tinubu's $200 million intervention fund to the health sector, to mitigate the decision of the United States government to suspend further intervention in the provision of vaccines and drugs for malaria, polio, HIV, and tuberculosis in Africa.
Price was increased by 700 billion to cater for the following. 1. The 270 billion differentials between the details of the budget and the bill. 2. The provision of $200 million, which is equivalent of 300 billion for procurement of vaccine and drugs. And 3. Some agencies of the government that were provided funds to take care of their critical needs.
The Senate dissolved into the Committee of Supply, where the report was subjected to a clause-by-clause consideration and was approved.
1,624,250 naira only is for contribution to Development Fund for capital expenditure for the year ending on the 31st day of December. This bill is read a third time and passed.
The committee also recommended that the executive presents future budgets to the National Assembly not later than 3 months to the next financial year in order to return the country to the January to December budget cycle. Tijesu Adeoye, TVC News, Abuja.
The Defense Headquarters say more bandit leaders are surrendering to troops. Director of Defense Media Operations Major General Marcus Kangie explained that Kachala Mudi and 2 others in Birnin Gwari and Igabi local government areas of Kaduna State gave up their weapons to troops. Sifon Essien reports.
Operations across the country.
Between 3 January and 13 February this year, a total of 75 terrorists were neutralized, while 138 suspected others were arrested.
In the northwest, more bandits are giving up their weapons.
On the 3rd and 4th February, pursuant to the ongoing kinetic initiative, 1 general purpose machine gun, 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 fabricated AK-47 rifles were received from a repentant terrorist identified as Kachala Mudi, and 2 others in Briningwari and Igabi local government areas of Kaduna State. You will recall that Kachala Mudi used to be one of the terrorist leaders.
But troops are also scaling up the fight against adamant bandits, taking them out on the battlefield.
On 4th February 2025, troops while on fighting patrol responded to information about terrorist activities and made contact in Malfashi local government area of Katsina State. Following a firefight, 5 terrorists were neutralized, while 5 kidnapped hostages were rescued.
There are indications more bandits want to give up fighting and surrender the troops. But what is uncertain is if they have turned a new leaf. Sifon Essien, TVC News, Abuja.
And that's it on the news for now. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. The show is just getting started.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/.
Okay. Welcome, Danny. And welcome, MM. Great to have you both here. Ready for Valentine? Well, I'm definitely sure that none of them was born when that particular movie came out, and that was Gazab. Wonderful, wonderful movie, 1982.
Yeah.
For growing up, yeah, I saw Gazab at least at least 100 times.
What happened?
Yeah, because it had. So there's some few classicals my dad had, right? VHS tapes. One was You Only Live Twice, Sean Connery. There was Sound of Music.
Yeah.
There was Gazab. There was Yevada Raha. There was Land of Pharaohs. There were a few ones, and they helped shape a lot of things. I think they were quite intentional with my dad. But then Bollywood, of course, has always been synonymous with love. Up until recently, when they started exploring a little bit more, went deeper and all of that. Yes, but growing up, Bollywood has always been the home of love.
Yeah. And they still do some very phenomenal, compelling love stories. Because I'm a Bollywood fan. I mean, proudly, I am a Bollywood fan. I love their movies, and their love stories are always so beautifully told and well produced as well. So yeah, I mean, Johnny Man.
The expression of love, the way they look into each other's eyes before doing a dance move that looks something like this.
No, they don't dance anymore.
And then they reach to each other like as if the person is really far away, but they're actually not very far. They're just right there.
Definitely. So that one is a big one for when it comes to memories and everything about love. Beautiful. If you could see Gazab anyway, just go check it out. It's just everything. It's just everything.
Where will we find it?
Oh, I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
Seriously.
Okay. All right. Up next is maybe some might say the greatest love movie of all time. There are different ones here, but I mean, man, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet. What are you talking about? It's Titanic.
Of course.
I don't know who has not seen this one. I remember, do you know one thing that made me go watch this movie? They said, I think I was in secondary school then. They're like, if you watch this movie, you will cry. They said, you will cry.
Yeah, I actually did.
And I said, which movie is that? And I watched it and I said, what's this now? I finished the movie. Where's the cry now? But yeah, let's take a look. It's Titanic. Let's take a look at the trailer.
think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam. So
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take.
I choose.
Ejeki, close the show. Give Fadala.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Kids.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girl.
Titanic was called the ship of dreams. And it was. It really was.
Alright, open your eyes.
We go full ahead. Put your backs into it.
Got everything I need right here with me. I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You never know what hand you're gonna get dealt next. You learn to take life as it comes at you.
When the ship docks, I'm getting off with you.
It's not 20 years later I'll cry.
Oh gosh, I'm
But
actually tearing up again.
while Titi was all very emotional about this, I started remembering some parts of the movie, and yes, this was James Horner, by the way, who composed the musical score for Titanic. Now I can feel the goosebumps because of, I still remember the violinist playing Abide With Me.
Yeah.
I still remember the captain saying he was not going to desert his ships. And there were a lot of life lessons there. Titanic is an extremely, now I think about it, it's like I'm feeling more emotional now, but hey, we need a cry.
You know the part where they said only women and children could enter the lifeboats. Then they realized there were not enough lifeboats for the men. Then the violinist just said, why are they fighting? Let them just play their violins till they die. Oh, God.
I think for me, what really tripped me about the movie, and I think connected me more to the movie, is the fact that the sinking of the ship was actually based on true events. And I mean, it was actually the RMS Titanic that actually sunk in 1912. And even the love stories, some of the stories were
Rose,
actually
true stories.
True stories from the whole thing and all of that. But then again, trust Hollywood to literally tweak and make everything super super fluffy.
Cameron.
They touch so much. They even touch social status, lines there.
Yes.
Race.
Yes. So I mean,
race, segregation.
I mean, like James Cameron has always been known over the years to, you know, produce really iconic movies, and Titanic has stood the test of time. Evergreen, legendary, will always be fresh in our memories. Every time we remember it, it brings up, you know, emotional, moments for us, and absolutely brilliant movie. And it's funny how you want to spend the rest of your life. You think you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person, and you don't know what's going to happen the next minute. You never thought you'd find yourself.
And I love how they also included the elements of Kate. So that's the real the lady down, and taking her interviews even from the beginning.
Reliving her story.
Reliving a story in and out of the whole thing.
The whole theme that connects it is love, and that is what it's all
it
about.
just felt so unfair that she had fought against the battle of her, you know, rich family. She finally has the man she loves, and then
rich boyfriend, fiance,
and then suddenly
this guy now dies.
Yeah, of course. That was one of Billy Zane's
even God can't sink the ship. That was the highlight. That was literally the highlight of it.
Let's take the next one. Now, this one is love also, but I remember also seeing this movie in maybe in the 90s or so. This was when Tom Hanks was still a fresh young guy. And this is Splash. Mami Water, Mami Can Love.
Splash.
Take a look at the trailer for Splash. This was fantasy and reality coming together. It was a man who fell in love with a mermaid. It's possible. It's possible.
Get the hell out of here.
What a week I'm having!
Move that thing out of here!
Up yours, Gomer. I'm waiting for a fare.
Let's go! Hey!
I was ready to stay with you forever.
I know. Now they know who you are. They're never going to leave you alone.
I can't ever come back to you.
I wish I could go with you.
You can.
How?
It can be done.
How?
Remember when you were 8 years old and you fell off the ship? You were safe under the water, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were with me.
You mean that was real? You mean that was you? That was you!
This is great! This is great! I can go with you and still come back and see Freddie at Christmas.
You can't ever come back. I understand.
and so he fell in love with the mommy water.
I wish you could see where they went into the water, where she dove into the water.
Yeah,
That's
but then the reality is there's no way you can fall in love with the mommy water and not die with her. it's a do or die affair.
I think those are the kind of movies that actually gave foundation to like Aquaman. So we can literally now
The Little Mermaid,
with
The Little
Mermaid, all those movies that now show the coexistence of man.
Very lovely movie.
Because it was ahead of its time, sort of.
I'm trying to pick as we're coming with different pieces, she saved him, they caught her, put her in a lab, we're testing on her, he broke her out.
When you put together, when you break it into different elements, it actually creates like different movies from it.
I think it's just interesting because it also makes you think about other movies of love between like humans and non-humans. Talk about the ape one. Was the ape one?
Oh gosh, it was Beauty that killed the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, the ape one now.
No, that's what I'm trying to remember. King Kong.
Okay, we'll get to all of this here, but we have to go now. We have to go now. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We have a performance coming right up after this.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time. Welcome to Pure Entertainment.
We have with us someone who I'll say she is a true embodiment of arts. And right here with us, we have Fola Priye. Good morning. Good morning. So she is a fine artist and an artist, if you know what I'm talking about. And this morning, she'll be performing to her latest single. Talk to us, how's the journey been for you as a female artist in the music industry in Nigeria?
Sincerely, it has been challenging. Very challenging because of the kind of the genre of music that I do.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. You know what? We can't wait to hear your performance. Please don't forget to use your microphone. Right? Take it away.
Amir, what would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results. I want to close the show. I can go. I can. That's all we can take. I choose to close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert, and a bit of nightcap. We have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym, though. You're getting fat. Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too.
Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see some spoils.
That woman.
Damn!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get talk now.
And so we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment for pure entertainment.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sachet, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark. Valentine's season is here and love is in the air. Guess what? Your View is kicking off 2025 with a bang, hosting our first ever live show on the 14th of February 2025 at the brand new TVC Communications Eco Atlantic Studios. You want to be a part of the magic? It's simple. Secure your seat now by registering online. Just send us your name, phone number, and tell us why you would love. All right then, so this Valentine's Day, the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen is coming alive with Chef Chubi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I'm loving what I'm seeing. This display is really interesting. What are we making today?
Okay, so we are making a very fast meal. Mashed potato, yes. Mashed potato and beef sauce.
When you say fast, what do you mean by fast? In terms of time or in terms of how quickly you eat it?
No, it doesn't take so much time to prepare. It's just, yeah, it's...
So let's talk ingredients then.
Okay.
Mashed potato and beef sauce. Obviously, the king, or should I say the queen of ingredients here is the potatoes.
Yes.
What have we done so far with these potatoes?
I'm just going to peel.
Okay.
I've peeled now and
You've peeled a few. You still have a few more to peel there.
So I'm just going to boil the potato with a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Yes, and then mash it.
All right. Yes. Then we have very lovely looking strawberries here. I'm not sure how the strawberries come into this meal.
It's going to come in with as a dessert.
As a dessert, okay.
Yes.
All right, side. What's this, parsley?
Yes, parsley.
Parsley.
For garnishing.
We have salt.
Yeah. So this is soya pepper.
Okay.
I added a little bit of it to marinate my beef.
There's black pepper here.
Yes.
2 eggs. Butter.
Yes.
Salted or unsalted?
It is unsalted.
Unsalted.
Yes.
Butter and garlic.
Yes.
So this garlic, is this for the potatoes or is it for the beef?
It's for the sauce.
For the
beef sauce.
The beef sauce.
Yes.
We have onions here and of course carrots. So I know that we're still peeling potatoes, but apart from the potatoes, what else do we need to do right now?
Okay, we can start with the beef. We can we can start cooking the beef.
So far, this beef has been marinated. So let's talk about what you put inside the marinade.
Okay, so it's just I just added a little bit of salt, black pepper, a bit of soy sauce, and the yaji.
Salt, black pepper, the suya spice,
and
soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yes.
All right. So this is quite a lot of beef, and you sliced it very thinly. Yes. You didn't leave it as chunks. You sort of went suya on me. This is like suya thin slicing. That must have taken a while. Any reason why you decided to go that thin?
Yes, to get it cooked fast.
Okay, so if you slice it thinly, it'll cook faster. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let's put on the heat now, shall we?
Yes.
And let's put on the heat because I know that beef needs to go to the heat. But are we adding any oil or anything to the pan?
I'm going to be using butter.
Butter.
Yes.
So we're cooking the beef in butter. Interesting. Yes. I'm seeing a mix here. You haven't explained this mix to me.
So this is a mixture of, this is what I'm going to be using as the base for my sauce. Okay. And it's a mixture of celery, garlic, and onions with a little bit of pepper.
All right.
Yes, so I blended it with oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You blended it well. You haven't cooked it yet?
No, I just blended it with oil.
It kind of looks like you've done some kind of cooking because the oil is turning red, but what could be causing the red color there? It's not red oil, right?
No, it's not vegetable oil. It's vegetable oil.
Interesting.
Yes.
One more time, the ingredients in this sauce is celery.
Yeah. Garlic.
Garlic.
Yes, onion and pepper.
And pepper.
Yes.
Is it like tatashe or?
Yes, I used shombo.
Shombo.
Yes.
Beautiful. And we have a very good-looking sauce there. I can't wait to taste that when it's finally cooked. But the pan is getting hot now. Yeah. And we have our
butter.
Butter. Yes. So do we need a knife for that butter?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you have one there. Yeah. So how much butter are you using? Because this is quite a lot of butter in the pack here. It's about 200 grams. So are you using up to half of this?
No.
All right. Go ahead. Show us how much you're using.
Yes, I want this to.
All right. It'll definitely be hot enough in a second. So I know that if you slice it this way, you're able to kind of roughly gauge how many grams you're using. So if you cut it in half, that's about 100 grams.
And then about 50 grams.
About 50 grams
yes.
of butter. Beautiful. Yes. So one more time, if you would like to make this, maybe for a significant other, for a loved one this Valentine's, maybe you want to make some mashed potatoes and beef, something very touche, very, very demure. Mm-hmm. It's a demure meal
and different from the everyday meal.
Exactly. Yeah. Throw together these ingredients, your potatoes, your beef thinly sliced, your garlic, butter, eggs. You have, of course, yaji spice, salt, black pepper, carrots, and onions. Once you have all those ingredients ready and prepped, put yours together. Make sure you take a quick video of it and tag us online. That's Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. All right, then. So let's go in with the butter now.
Yes.
Aha. Gotcha. Fabulous.
I love doing this.
You love doing that, right? I love doing it too. I love it. And I love the way butter smells when you heat it up. Yeah. Real butter, that is. This is not margarine we're using. We're using real butter.
It's not margarine.
Yeah. And these potatoes now, these are, I don't know, when they're in season, it's so lovely when you have great big potatoes like this.
Yes.
But have you ever considered just boiling them with the skins and then peeling them after? You know?
I do that sometimes, but to save time, I just decided to
just peel them.
Yes, to peel.
So are you saying it's faster for you to peel? Well,
when you finish boiling, you have to
peel off the skin.
Peel off the skin. So
I just kind of feel like you know, when you peel potatoes with a knife, you're wasting the skin. Oh gosh, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right. So at this point, she's going at the garlic, and she's going to chop that up and add that to the butter. You know, garlic and butter together is magical. But I know Winfrey is standing by, and there's a conversation that's about to begin. Stay with us.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for staying with us on this beautiful edition of Wake Up Nigeria. It's Valentine's Day, and despite the fact that my colleagues don't think I'm excited about it, I kind of am, right? But now it's not about that. Now we're about to talk about something quite interesting. And you guys know that on Fridays, normally, we actually do a lot of fashion stuff. So we're about to have quite an interesting fashion conversation, and I have with me here Charles Aronsoye, the founder of Africana Group. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
So now it's funny how you walk into the studio, I'm like, okay, so this guy has actually, like, I've actually known you for quite a while, and then we were in the legal struggle together.
Absolutely.
Once upon a time, and then look at us now. How are you doing today?
I'm great, I'm very great. Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, very well, thank you. Okay, so now we're actually here to talk about something I think is quite interesting. I mean, studying law in Benin City definitely had to, I mean, I love how moving forward, despite the fact we do different things, there's something that we still think is very important. That's literally our heritage and where we're coming from. Absolutely, right? Yes. Which literally I feel fuels your event that you actually have coming up. But before we go there, let's talk about the Africana Group. Now tell us about the vision behind that group.
The vision behind the group, first of all, it started from a fashion house, Africana Couture, and we've sort of metamorphosed for experience, Africana experience stores. We have stores across 2 stores in Senegal, 1 in Abidjan, 1 in Mali as well, because we came up with the idea to make ready-to-wear kaftans available. First of all, in 2019, when I started it, it felt like I was joking, but people love the speed and comfort of how to get a kaftan this clean, and just to go. So that was the genius behind the idea, and that made us open across West Africa.
Oh, amazing!
And so today we are in 4 countries, and we're not doing badly.
You're definitely not doing badly. I've been open in 4 countries. Now let's bring it back to Nigeria. So now beyond just making kaftans and making them really available for people that actually want it, you literally also have an interest in the showcase of this fashion show. And I think it's very important. I mean, because a lot of designers on this end, I remember being at a fashion show symposium, and then people were talking about how, designers talking about how, looking for ways to scale up and plug into the international space, whether regional or like international, right? And then one of the issues they had literally was like marketing, right? Getting your goods early available and then putting it on those platforms. But I love what you're doing because you create your own platform. Now, besides just making outfits, you also have this fashion show, which is actually coming up. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so you said something about platforms, you know, how international platforms. I tell people that people will not be able, the seat at that table internationally would not come to you.
It won't.
You'll bring your chair.
Exactly.
To that table.
Yeah.
So what we're doing as a company is we're creating that avenue to express ourselves in our own way, on our own timetable.
Yeah.
This year's edition is called the Royal Oat. First of all, it's tagged Africana Experience Live.
Yes.
So we're bringing the experience to our consumers and our community.
Okay.
This year is tagged the Royal Oat. The Royal Oat is, we're simulating or rather reenacting a wedding that happened in 1440. I remember.
1440.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oba, the Benin king, Eware the first. The current Oba is Eware the second.
The second, yes.
Yeah, the first. He married 2 sisters on a day, and one was very recalcitrant, and that's the storyline.
Okay.
And in the spirit of love, I mean, in the
spirit of love, yes.
So we are reenacting a wedding that happened in the past and bringing it back in the future.
Okay.
So reimagine us having to create the pieces for the kingdoms that Benin have ruled, and then bringing them a modern day style. So that's the beauty of our presentation. So this is to run for 4 hours, and it's a theater runway.
Oh, nice.
And it's an immersive experience. We are taking care of Taste. Makalan is the headline sponsor for Taste. For visuals, it's us, Africana.
Yes, Africana.
For sound, the Benin cultural group from the palace.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's very ethnic.
Yeah.
And you can see the invite.
Like literally, I was gonna literally grab this. So this is the invites.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Africana the Royal Oath, 23rd February 2025. Yes. And I think this is actually like. So now I was literally going to ask, what was the idea? Why did you decide to reenact the wedding? Why? When did the idea come to your mind, and then why did you really like?
So the idea came to my mind June 2024. I had my pop-up in London, Annoyingly, I submitted my passport to the US Embassy, and then the drop box took longer than normal. I sent emails, I begged to get my passport out, but my date was already set for my African Experience Live in London. We had it in June. We had smaller, I mean, in terms of scale, but so I didn't make it. So I said, let me go for my friend's wedding too. But my staff were already there. My wife, my staff were already there, taking care of us, handling stuff. And I was at the wedding, and I said, I saw people. The owner of the groom said he wanted only 50 guests. I saw the best vendors in Abuja cater to just 50 people. I'm like, are you crazy? And I think I can have a wedding. And I had my phone. I said, Benin royal wedding that happened in the past, and I was seeing different obas. I said, this one is it. This one is it. Amazing. And then we got to my team and we fleshed it out, got the script. Omar Osagi was a consultant. Utetinega being Benin, if you ever know him, is a palace crier. And we called him, reached him out, and he gave us a script that was authentic, that was real, and then we followed it through. I think it's amazing because it's one thing for you to do fashion, it's another thing to do African fashion, like in a cultural way, reenacting the story. Do you understand? Because these are the stories we need, do you understand, to keep our heritage and all of that alive. I think you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. And definitely we'll be there. We'll be there. I was going to ask if you already selected actors for the wife. I can do apparently. So we have over 5,000 entries, and was selecting. I was selecting only 600 people.
Only 600 people. Amazing.
Of our community members.
All right, amazing. All right, so we'll talk more about that. But right now we have to go because time is short. Thank you so much for being here with us. All right, guys, you definitely heard it. There's an event coming up, so make sure you stick around to know more about it. We're going on a quick break right now. When we come back, Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News.
Valentine's season is here and love is in the air. Guess what? Your View is kicking off 2025 with a bang, hosting our first ever live show on the 14th of February 2025 at the brand new TVC Communications Eco Atlantic Studios. You want to be a part of the magic? It's simple. Secure your seat now by registering online. Just send us your name, phone number, and tell us why you would love to join the fun. Get ready for hot conversations, fresh perspectives, and a chance to share your own view on trending topics. And oh, did we mention we have tons of gifts up for grabs? Don't let anything ruin your Valentine's Day. Join us for love, laughter, and lots of unforgettable moments. See you there.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great...
Okay, it's a special Valentine episode. Hope you have been having some fun and all about the love. Maybe just let us know on social media. Tell us your best love story. I don't want to talk about today, just generally, because for me, it shouldn't just only be about maybe spouses.
Okay.
Or it can, I mean, family, friends,
significant others,
siblings,
and family,
friends, and all
showing
of that.
love just because. Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So
said
all
happy
around.
Valentine's to my kids, for instance, just showing them love.
Okay.
You know? And I feel like showing, dedicating a day to spreading and sharing love is important. For instance, I have plans to share love, and other people have plans to share love with
It has not
us
shared
later.
love to me,
I
but
have.
at least this one's Scotty Titi.
No, it's actually not.
It's Scotty from you, so you will tell us who is Scotty.
So should I tell you now?
Scotty, yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Nadi, who has been taking our wellness segment, and Mr. Agubiade sent us chocolates and wine this Valentine's. Like, oh, we're getting our Valentine's
Stay on
on.
to the end, and you see my
Thank you,
popping
Dr.
skills.
Nadi. Thank you, Mr. Agubiade. Thank you. We appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
If this thing just fall now, it's going to go off.
I don't understand what does that mean? Why do you say things like that?
But two beautiful ladies, of course, are in the kitchen. Three, actually.
Yeah.
The most beautiful is the one that's cooking now for me. But, hey, ladies, what's up? What's happening there? How's it going in the kitchen now?
Going really well. Chef Chubby has been hard at work. What's happening over there right now?
Stir fry this beef, and then I'm also cooking the potato.
Yeah, so we're making mashed potatoes and beef sauce, right?
Yes.
And that's actually come together really nicely. So yeah, we're on the way.
So I was saying to her that the aroma actually gives that fine dining experience, right? It's bringing those moments that you just want to, relax somewhere in some good restaurants and just experience good cooking. Well done, Chef Shelby, well done.
Thank you.
It's a very demure meal.
Yeah, very demure,
very
I would
touche.
say.
It is.
Yeah.
Very nice. Slice.
It's giving
beef.
mindfulness.
Right.
Okay.
There's still quite a bit coming up. My name is Titilayo Oyinsong.
I am Mike Mescano. You can catch the show live or streaming, tvcentertainment.tv on our website.
Yeah.
You can also do that on YouTube at TVC Entertainment. That's the handle. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on social media to be a part of the show.
Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, TVC Entertainment _ is the handle you need. And of course, when it comes to celebrating love and celebrating others, using that hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC, let us share the love with you.
Okay, so let's get straight into what we have left on the show. There is another musical performance.
Of course.
Yeah, we do have
Somzi Laser is a versatile artist, proficient in singing, painting, culinary, speaking, and his music serves as a genuine expression of himself, conveying real-life experiences. Conscious music. Can't wait.
They say love is blind, but I see her. This love turn bad man to believer. Me, I know she ever to leave her.
And Vivian Omotosho will be here for fashion, a fashion designer who launched her brand, BN Styling, in 2020 as a platform to practice her craft and creativity. Initially a Shwebi, but now she does other things, Afrocentric styles. We'll be talking to her a little bit later. You don't want to miss this one.
And finally, joining us is music minister, singer, songwriter, performer, the amazing Mr. Tosi Martins. Now, he has been in the business for quite a while, and guess what? He's celebrating the 20th anniversary of the hit single, Olomi.
So I was told to ask Titi this question. How much were you paid for that video?
Honestly, you know, what I've made over the years makes up for what I was paid back then.
You could have done it. You didn't. I'm not saying that you had to be paid. When you paid for it, I just want to.
Of course, I was paid for it.
Can you remember how much you were paid?
I can't remember exactly, but if I mention it now to the average Gen Z, it might not seem like much.
Definitely. So if you see that video, you probably think that's Titi's daughter there. But that was that video and that song had also on a chokehold. It is the ultimate love song.
Yeah.
And of course, Titi was the vixen in that video. We'll be having a wonderful
I was a
conversation.
bride in the video. Don't call me vixen for that kind of video. Not that one.
I'm sorry.
It's not vixen for that one. Other ones, I did vixen.
Wow.
But that one, I was a bride.
Tosi Martin is there. This is
First
big
time I ever wore a wedding dress was in this video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the song is 20 years. He'll be performing that song, and you'll be bride. We dance as bride here. All right. Okay. All of that will be, of course, after this time. We have a wonderful spoken word performance coming right up. But hey, come on, we'll let you know about that a little bit after now.
Fantastic! The Wake Up Nigeria kitchen smells fabulous. It's all demure and fabulous food happening in the kitchen. Okay, Chef Chubi, loving it, loving it, loving it. Can I do this? The potatoes are almost there, getting closer, getting closer. And you're about to pour the beef in a bowl, yes?
Yes.
So that's been nicely, should I use the term sauteed?
Yes.
In butter.
Yes, in butter.
So for those that missed it, the beef was sliced thinly, intentionally, so that it would cook quick. She added about 50 grams of butter to the pan, and then she added her beef in there. So initially, the beef was spiced with yaji, black pepper, salt, and soy sauce. Boom! Those are the flavors that are in that beef now. So what do we do next?
So I've brought out the beef, so I'm going to add a little more butter.
Okay.
Yes. Then
a little more butter to the pan, right?
Yeah, just a little more.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Then,
all right. Fantastic.
Going in with my onion.
Onions straight in.
Yes.
Okay.
And garlic.
And garlic.
Yes. Chopped garlic.
Ooh. Oh, that combination. Onions, chopped garlic.
Yes. And we'll saute this a little.
Yeah, in butter.
Butter.
So I guess you're taking advantage of all those meaty flavors that are in the pan already?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
To infuse everything together.
So this is the beginning of the sauce, I believe, right?
Yes.
Great.
I'll just do this for
a little while?
A little while, maybe about 1 or 2 minutes. Then go in with this.
Okay, so for those that missed it, this little sauce right here, a very powerful little sauce. In here we have celery, shombo.
Yes.
And there's one more thing you added to this.
Garlic and onion.
Oh, okay. Garlic and onions is always a staple. But I found it interesting that the oil had turned red. And I think the shombo with the oil sort of turned it red. And this hasn't been cooked yet at all. It's just been blended together.
I blended its oil. I didn't add, there's no water.
You didn't add water. Yes. Fantastic. So, these have been blanched a little in butter right now. Yes, and what I'm getting is fabulous.
Okay, so I'll just go in with
this. So now, going in with that sauce. So this is where people in other departments will now start attacking us in this studio. I think we should call security to keep them standing by the door, because this smells amazing. Woo! Okay, I'm looking at these carrots. And I'm also looking at these eggs.
Okay, so I'll be adding about 1 egg yolk to the potato when I'm mashing it.
Okay.
Yes, I'll add about 1 egg and a little bit of cooking cream and butter.
And butter.
Yes.
So that cooking cream matter. If I don't have cooking cream, what can I use as an alternative to cooking cream?
If you don't have cooking cream, you can use milk.
Milk, okay. So you mix the milk with water.
Mix it, yes.
Yeah, but you make it thick. You don't make it too.
Yeah, you just need you don't need much for it. So just mix it with a little bit of water and add to it. Yes.
Because cooking cream, just it really affects my ATM card. Whenever I want to buy it, I just look at the price and I'm like, my card might just break. But it's really great addition to a sauce like this. I'm still seeing sauce here. You're not using everything?
No.
No? Whenever chefs do this thing and they leave some critical ingredients and they don't use it, it pains my heart. It pains me. So celery, shombo, vegetable oil, garlic and onions inside butter in the pan. All right, so we have to head to a quick break at this point. There is so much more coming your way. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company, not just in Nigeria, but throughout continental Africa, to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Today's Chef Special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym though, you're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
Thanks for staying with us. On fashion today, we have Vivian Omotosho. She's a fashion designer who launched her brand Vivian Styling 2 years ago. Well, she officially went, professional 2 years ago. And she's used her platform to practice her craft and creativity. She usually used to focus on Ashrabi designs. And over the years, she has transitioned into exploring Afrocentric styles, concentrating primarily on ready-to-wear outfit. She's also a winner of the Nigerian Students Fashion and Design Week. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I like how chilled you are. You're like, oh yeah, very cool, calm and collected. All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to the show once again. And so let's talk about Vivian Styling. I know you've been in the business for close to 2 years now. How's that journey been for you? Especially, being a winner of, a very prominent fashion event.
It's been fun. I've been running the business for 2 years now, but last year I changed from the Ashrabi designs to ready-to-wear. So I wanted a platform to exhibit my design and make it known. So I registered for the Nigerian Student Fashion and Design Week, and I won.
And you won. How was that? How did that make you feel?
It was a great feeling. I was really happy because I wasn't even expecting to win. For me, I registered because I wanted to put my brand out there. So it was nice to win while trying to do something else. So that's like icing
on the cake for you.
Yeah.
So before we see some of your designs, we are in a space we're in a time where the African fabrics are sort of experiencing a revolution, right? It is now being infused into our everyday style. So for example, what I have on right now could actually be used to in making Ankara or Ashoki, because now we have cotton textured Ashoki fabrics, right? And so you could actually make what I'm wearing in Ashoki fabrics, and it will look very nice. It will come out really looking beautiful. And now let's talk about acceptance. At the time when you decided to transition from Ashrabi into ready-to-wear outfits using African fabrics, what was the acceptance like?
Okay, before transforming, I tried testing the waters.
Okay.
From making questionnaires to ask people what they would like to see.
Great.
So the response was nice, was great. So I decided, okay, let's try it.
All right.
And it's something I've been really interested in because I'm interested in how the fabrics are made, the process that goes into making the fabric.
Okay.
So it was really encouraging for me.
Okay, fantastic. So let's see some of your designs. They'll be coming on right in a minute. Please, can the first model come up quickly? Nice. So I see what you did here. It has Adire, and then we have organza, and I see how you embellished with the cowries. And then also at the bottom of the skirt, you gave it a little bit of drama, right? It has that vavavoom effect.
Yeah.
So it's modest from the top, and then just as you're going towards the leg area, you're like, okay, what's happening here? Talk to us about the inspiration for this.
Okay, the inspiration for the collection came from a trip I took to Abeokuta.
I see that at Abeokuta.
Yes, I went to the Olumo Rock, so there were a lot of things that inspired me, seeing calories as their form of money in back then. Then the Adire that is being made there, so I decided to so this was like a picture from the trip. Then decided to add a little bit of drama to the down, just to not make it plain, just to make it look more elegant.
I love it.
So it's like giving like a boss lady vibe.
Interesting. So this is definitely not a look for a modest lady, so boss lady. So if you're really into making a statement, right, you can definitely put this on. Interesting design, I'll say. So let's talk about your choice of fabrics, like when you go fabric shopping.
Okay.
Do you go fabric shopping for a particular design, or you shop for the fabrics before you begin to create the design? So while you're answering that, please can we have the second model come on?
Okay, I create the design first, then I think of which fabric will work for it. After getting the fabric, I try to see which pattern again will work very well for it. So it has to be like, is it cotton, is it silk, is this? So the design comes first.
The design comes up before the choice of fabrics to use.
Yes.
Great. This particular design, absolutely love it. It's a denim and adira mesh with cowries to embellish. Absolutely love the design. I love how versatile this is. You could actually wear this to several locations. You can wear it to, well, it can be styled differently though to church, maybe with a different top on the top of that's the chest, the shoulder area. You could use like wear a shirt if you'd like button-down shirts, and then or a jacket can be used on it. I love how versatile it looks. It gives that sultry appeal, but not too much. So talk to us about this particular look quickly.
Okay, this particular look, for the layers, the Uluma rock is in layers, so that inspired
this
layers for the lower part. Then the upper part, I decided to do something a bit simple, but then still making a statement. So that's what the calories are for. Like,
I love
making the
how
statement.
it is styled to fit the woman's body. It has that accentuation on the waist, and I feel like it was designed to just perfectly give that perfect sculpt into a woman's body. I love how it flows. It's denim, but you know how denims can be. It can be tricky when it comes to certain designs, especially designs like this, because with denims you see them sticking out if it's not properly tailored. Like if it's not properly tailored, I love, even looking at it, you can tell the detailing was well done, and beautiful look. Can you please take a 360? Let us, oh, lovely. I love it. Absolutely beautiful, divine. Okay, so thank you very much. Let's see the next look. Now, what do you call this collection?
A journey through time.
A journey through time, and that's where the cowries come in, because cowries was used as a form of transactions back in the day.
Yes. A transcending time from back then to now. So that's why I use fabric from back then now too. So just to like, it's a marriage of traditions and modernity.
And, going through time and space. Beautiful. Love this particular one. Look, talk to us about it.
Okay, this is inspired by the trees at the top of the rock. So that's where the inspiration for the layers
comes in.
Then the raffia is also part of the traditional touch to it.
Is this actual raffia, or it's just a fringe, like a fabric fringe?
It's a fabric fringe
in
form
it
of
gives
raffia.
That raffia effect. I see that, and I see that you were very intentional with picking this exact nude color, because I know how difficult it is to work with raffia.
Yes,
it can be very, very, very difficult, and if you're not good with it, you could waste so much of it, and they're not easy to come by anyway.
Getting raffia is not easy. It's very scarce.
Easy. But I particularly love, that every of your piece tells a story. Which of course takes us on a journey, and it also draws us in. And most importantly, it is celebrating our culture. Is celebrating us as Africans, celebrating our roots as well, and it's also a representation of who we are, as Africans, as Nigerians. So this is a beautiful design. I love I see that most of your fabrics, your adira fabrics, have the same color tones. Is that deliberate?
Yes, for this collection, the undertone is like a purple color. So I picked fabrics that have something in line with that.
Okay, I love it. You were very intentional with it. I can see it. Talk to us about your experience at the Lagos Fashion and Design Week. The Nigerian Students Fashion and Design Week.
It was a fun experience, because that was my first time taking my designs to the runway.
Okay.
So I really had fun doing that. From the beginning when I made some inquiry about the Fashion Week, they were very welcoming, responded to all my questions. So that was very encouraging.
Okay.
Then on the day of the show, everything went well. It was easy. The communication was smooth. Everything was just smooth and perfect. So
all right.
I had a nice experience there.
And what's the response been like since after the event?
After the event, people have been more interested in what I want to bring out, my designs. They've been asking questions, and it's been a fun and great experience.
All right, thank you so much for coming to, share your gifts with us, and we truly appreciate your designs.
Thank you.
All right, on this note, we'll have to head over for some spoken words with Moino Nuolua and Winfrey.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's Valentine's Day, and we definitely have to set the mood and make sure that you feel loved, because, yeah, we love you, right? I would like to show you that. So I have here with me Moyoni Nolua. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
All right, so she has a piece for us, and it's actually titled, I Love You. All right, so tell me, very, very briefly, what inspired this? Of course, love, but just tell me the story behind it. What did it take you to put this piece together?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. All right, so Valentine's season, that's about it. Is this not directed to anybody in particular?
No.
All right, no problem.
Yes,
so you're ready?
Yes,
take it away. All right, take it away.
Thank you. I love you. What does I love you truly mean? On days like today, we're reminded that I love you is more than just romantic gestures that create butterflies in your belly. Love is more than dinner date, social media post, or saying his view or a view. I love you is a commitment to be kind all year and not just on a certain day. Love is patient. But love also says, I'll be your patient if you be mine too. To nurse each other and to be each other's small doctor even in pains. Love is saying, I'll be an aspirin to your migraine because that's my gain. Love is saying, I'll be the antibiotic to cure heart infection and make our love the perfect love story. I love you. Do they really mean it? Or they say I love you just for your bread. Or I love you when we are together in bed. That's why so many people claim to be in love, but they are simply in lust. And that's why there's decrease in marriages and increase in divorce rate. Unlike lust, love is about TVC. Unlike lust, love is about TVC. TVC because love is trust, vulnerability, and care. Love should be present everywhere. At work, in school, even when you see the VC. Love is not just a gift that you wrap once in a year and present, but it is a gift that is always present and true. A present moment that is forever true. Since God is love, his presence brings a present to everyone present in his loving presence. This is a day video. And I want you to know that it's not risky to blow your woman's mind with your love. That's why you tell her, see me, you complete me. You should always put your partner first and let them be able to bank on you. Listen to their voices, listen to their echo. Because love is GTB, genuine, tender, and beautiful. Love is where your partner gains access to everything about you. Love is unconditional. I mean, there are no conditions, there are no terms. Just love me, JJ. So do not be two-faced when searching for your African queen. Be true, be kind, be easy, be Mr. Easy. Let her be able to reminisce about the flavor you add to her life. As today marks the celebrations of Vows Day, shower your partner with VAL, very amazing love. February 14th is not just a date, but it is a day to remember that the life you love should be extended to the love of your life. So let's celebrate love in all its beauty and might and shower our partner with love, with every hug, every kiss, every whispered words of love. Let's make this day a day sent from above. Thank you.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results. I want to close the show. I can go. I can. Yeah, that's all we can take. I choose to close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym to get fat. Cricket.
She says she does show dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make a relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too.
Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question. Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You scissors. What is it?
That woman.
Bam! Bam!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey!
Let's get talk now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. TVC Entertainment for pure entertainment.
Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sashay, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
Valentine's season is here and love is in the air. Guess what? Your View is kicking off 2025 with a bang, hosting our first ever live show on the 14th of February 2025 at the brand new TVC Communications Eco Atlantic Studios. You want to be a part of the magic? It's simple. Secure your seat now by registering online. Just send us your name, phone number, and tell us why you would love to join the fun. Get ready for hot conversations, fresh perspectives, and a chance to share your own view on trending topics. And oh, did we mention we have tons of gifts up for grabs? Don't let anything ruin your Valentine's Day. Join us for love, laughter, and lots of unforgettable moments. See you there.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Look who
Look at me. Look at you.
In case you were wondering, that person looks familiar. Yes,
Exactly.
it's the dynamite herself. It's the dynamite herself.
No. You're talking about Tosi Martins.
Right,
Yes, it's Tosi Martins in the building.
Thank you. And finally joining us, we have singer, songwriter, performer, and speaker, Tosi Martins.
Okay, so what we have here is someone who doesn't look a day older than when that video was shot.
Yeah.
He looks so great for, okay, this is the 20th anniversary.
20th?
20 years later, and he still looks like this. Imagine that.
I think for me, it's 20 years later, and the song still feels like this. It's still so green,
That's
and I mean, everyone is literally singing along, and it's literally taking you back and bringing you in the present and taking you forward. I think it's really amazing.
That's special. That's a gift. That's
Yes,
not
it
something
is.
anybody could.
So
could
tell
have
us about
worked
that.
at.
Tell us about that gift.
Well, I mean, as I always say, everywhere I'm asked this question, sometimes I feel that it's providence. Providence just delivers something to you.
Okay.
To give you some sort of a definition. Everybody has their one song. In my case, it's music. For some other people, it's a moment of a girl carrying her bread and T.Y. Bello captures you on a camera. For some other people, it's a book that becomes, as it were, your definition. We all get a mention because of our one moment, our one song. So I think that's what the song is. I can't lay claim to some mastery or any sort of maverick that helped me write it. It came to me. Yeah.
And you just followed your heart.
I can tell that's what it was. It's so I can have this opportunity to sit with you and get a leg in the room.
You know, we were really young when we we were really young when that video
You
came
were
out.
really young.
we and
She was the hottest thing then.
Yes,
she was a model. We used to call you Titi Fanta.
Oh wow.
Oh, she was
Okay. Interesting. Thank you. But
it's you on the hot
The
seat.
song though, the lyrics of the song.
Yes.
You wrote this, I believe.
Yes, by
you
God's
wrote
grace.
it, composed it,
Yes.
and then decided to put out a video. Not everyone was doing that then, and you never really talked to us about the direction where you saw the song going. But has it changed over the years? Your thoughts about the song?
I believe that with each generation that inherits the song, and I'm saying that from the perspective of 20 years later, this is 20 years later, there are many Gen Zs, many people in between who were not here when the song really gained ascendancy. I find that it's a different experience. So in that sense, there's some sort of change. But as far as a song that afforded people words to express feelings they didn't have words to, that has not changed. It has stayed
Fabulous.
the same.
Stayed the same. Okay, amazing. So now my question is, please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, this song was not dropped as a single, was it? It was dropped in a body of work with an album.
It was actually a single.
Oh, it was a single?
Yes.
Okay,
but it was part of a body of work,
Body
but
of work.
it was the first song to get on radio.
Was the first song to get on radio off that particular album.
Yes,
So my question honestly is driving towards the fact that, okay, so now there's a body of work.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And then there's this mighty song at the top.
That
literally snuffs out the life of all the other songs. Now, as an artist, how do you deal with that? Is it good, like, oh wow, this song literally blows up, but are you not worried? What about the other songs? What about the songs I'll sing after that? This song on its own is so big, am I ever going to get anything that literally surpasses this?
The way you deal with that is like, dealing with the reality of parents, different children, but every family has that one child. That's like the star of the family.
Okay.
So it's on you to love your children equally.
Okay.
Are you sure you love?
That's the best. That's the best I can do.
But in this situation, can you really say you loved your children equally?
Oh,
in this case,
in fact, if anything,
did you
actually
push others as much as you pushed this one?
If anything, I actually love some children more
than
this one.
Okay,
Exactly, because this is the child of the world. This belongs to everybody. As far as I say, it's the people's song. It doesn't belong to me anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they will always sing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the one who has to make the effort everywhere I go to try to sing the other songs. And it's not, I found it's really not what you push. No matter how much you push it, people just like what they like.
Exactly.
So I'm fine. So long as it gives me an opportunity to be able to sing the other songs.
So no pressure whatsoever to overdo even after years.
I put myself under it. I've
gotten out of it. I've accepted, you know what, I was in Austin once.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you just try to think to yourself that, how does somebody pay so much money, fly you all the way just to sing one song? And you're trying your best
to understand. They requested that song.
That's the song that I want.
That's the song I want.
I'm fine.
And you want to give them all the others. You want to give them.
So you don't fight them. Just accept that's what they're like. It's okay.
Now I know you've embarked on a project.
Yes.
A documentary.
Absolutely.
Of sorts.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because it was important to curate the impact. Speak with those who've interacted with the song from an industry perspective, people who work with it as event planners, people who, you know, see me do this at functions, people in media who've interviewed me, families I've sung at their weddings. I can't count a litany of those, quite a bunch, trailing many years. So it was just important so that a generation gets to see that one thing can be the ground for everything. Everything. And don't belittle or play down the import of anything that you do. Give everything to it, because you never know. You just never know. This, I can't do anything about the fact that I will always be the guy who sang alone.
So did you actually feel that the song actually got bigger than you?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Do you ever worry?
Absolutely. I'm not sure a lot of people, if you didn't tell them I'm Tosin Martins, they know the song, they know the name, not my face.
So I want to zoom in on that pressure that you got at that point where you were feeling like, oh wow, this song is actually bigger than me.
Oh yes.
How do you deal with
than me.
How do you deal with that?
Again, I had to make peace with it. I tried everything. You know, sometimes you want to measure up, you want to live up to it, but I guess that's the real meaning of legacy. The point is that it must be bigger than you. Once it's not bigger than you, then maybe it's all about you.
So, but did you ever get exhausted of singing the song?
Oh yes.
You got tired?
Yes. Like, sometimes I just want to. I listen to radio sometimes, and I'm seeing Olomi. I'm like, sometimes I privately send, do you know I have this song, this song, this song, this song, this song. Could you please play those?
Oh,
and this is actually, I think this is nicer. And tell me, yeah, but people like this. But please, let me take the opportunity, please.
Yeah,
play.
Well, you've given them another song to sing now.
Well, it's a remake of the song.
It's a remake of the song.
To celebrate 20 years.
Yes. And it's featuring Johnny Drill. Please pronounce her name for me.
Mega Gopikatan. So she came on board just sometime about early last year or late 2023. And she was in India and just sang the song on some music reality show. And it went viral. So everybody kept harassing, who's this girl that sang Yoruba so clearly, had enunciations, the pronunciations were perfect.
Singing Yoruba.
Oh yeah. So I reached out and I found out her parents are in Nigeria.
Wow.
But they're Indians. She's in India.
Okay.
Wow. At some point she had a short stint here. So her music teacher taught her the song and she loved it. So in India, that's what she sang on that show. And that gave us some sort of a distinction amongst other people singing, of course, songs locally. So I reached out, and to my surprise, she came to Nigeria. We met, we spoke. I met the family, and she's just a sweet, she's in university, young lady. She's a sweet soul,
So the song is out or not?
Today. Valentine's Day. And it was exactly this day in 2005 Dan Foster played it for the first time.
Dan Foster.
It's exactly 20 years today.
20 years today.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Dan Foster played it on the radio. Now, if you don't know who Dan Foster is, you need to go Google it. One of the most prolific radio hosts you could
that's
ever
the man who gave me wings to fly.
Amazing. So now the song literally did not just open doors for you. It's even opening doors for other other people from other parts of the world.
Sure.
Amazing.
Now, interestingly enough, 13 years ago in April, Tosin Martins performed that song at my wedding.
Really?
So he was one of the people that gave me my first wedding dress, and the actual wedding dress I wore, he was there as well. So we're full circle.
So when we're talking about the music video, is she in it?
Yeah, the new one?
The new one.
The new one.
Yes.
She should be in it
now.
Okay.
We're concepting.
Okay.
You should be 20 years older now.
Okay.
To show you and your husband.
And the kids, right?
Okay, so that happened.
We're working that.
That would be interesting.
Where my commission if you get that?
No problem. But it's always great to see you. Thank you so much for the beautiful music.
Thank you for what you did then. Thank you for the impact. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for literally making love feel even nicer. I mean,
this Valentine's Day, if you haven't played Olomi yet, you should go check out the
go check it.
single
Olomi 20th anniversary edition.
featuring Johnny Drill and
Mega Gopikutan.
Yeah. Let's head to the kitchen, guys. There's food waiting for us. Let's make a move.
This looks really good.
It looks amazing.
Well,
welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Chef Chubby, and this morning she's making
nice to meet you, Chef Chubby. That's not chubby.
It's amazing.
But she makes us chubby.
Yes. So please dig in.
Yes.
And that's
I would love to. Please.
Strawberry syrup.
So what's this? What's this? Please tell me.
Okay. So go ahead.
What am I eating before I eat it? This looks like mashed potatoes.
It's up to you.
Amazing. I love, and it's not sweet potato. It's Irish. Yes, I dislike sweet potatoes. I don't think they're as healthy.
With the beef?
Oh, I see.
So that's a beef sauce with cooking cream and what? Garlic, onions. What else?
Celery.
What do you think about it?
Nice.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We
I
have
would love
to go.
to eat it offset.
We have to go, but quickly, she wants to give her husband a quick shout out.
Oh, hurry.
Okay, I want to say I love you so much.
My wife, I love you too so much.
And it's going down tonight.
Yes, it is. Happy